night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. This game in Houston marks the start of a homestand for the Rockets. Their last encounter was in New Orleans, where they were able to handle the Pelicans. And guys, they come into this one looking for win number 3 on the season against these guys. They already have won the first 2.
Tell you what, the way they shot the ball that game, Kevin, it looked like a shoot-around out there.
It sure did, and all the more impressive because they did it on the road. You're not supposed to be able to get that hot in an opponent's building.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for New Orleans right now, Gordon is the 2 with Evans playing small forward. Davis and Ashik patrol the paint. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. On the basket by Jones.
I like that, getting their offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Yeah, Clark, I think the more points they can get inside today, the better off they'll be.
Gordon kicks to Holiday. Kicks it out to Gordon. On the wing, Evans. Evans, left side, gets the 14-footer to fall.
He's not their first option, but not a bad fallback either.
Now, here's Fry, guarded by Holiday. Lets it go from 14. Not enough on that one as it misses. Evans outside. And stolen by Ariza. Down low. And it's Jones. That time on the assist by Ariza.
That's really the area where they like all of their shots to come from.
For the Houston Rockets, they come into tonight following a loss to Oklahoma City.
And I think the sort of issues they had on defense, in part at least, was a bigger factor. It really compounded, I think, because he was on the road. You have to be sharper when you go out and play as a visitor.
Yeah, everything has to be tight. You can't be loose in any aspect of your game. You're fighting against the crowd and the opponent. You've got to be tougher mentally and physically if you're going to win on the road.
That's just a case of 2 teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
No good from Fry.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on him.
And let's take this moment to check out the point guards with the highest shooting percentage from the last 10 games. You look at Fry, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
And that percentage is what you'd hope to get from one of your big men. To get it from a guy who spends most of his time on the perimeter, though, I mean, that's phenomenal.
Yeah, Steve, he has been a laser. That's what coaches call dead-eye shooters, lasers. His number 1 job is to create looks for his teammates. But as you can see by that percentage, he's just as good at creating high-quality chances for himself.
Missed inside.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Rebounded by Howard. Rockets trail. Here's Fry. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
He put a lot of pressure on his opponent defensively, too. He had 3 steals in that game.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. The first one falls. So he gets them both. Here's Holiday. 14 points from him the last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Outside Gordon. Ariza against Evans. Pass to Ashik. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen. They send a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
Houston making a switch. Nicholson's checked in. And a change for the Pelicans. Anderson's checked in. And Fry shoots it in. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that. Andy, I want to see that again.
Here's Gordon. The Rockets taking the shot, and that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. McCallum, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Perkins, he's checked in for Usher. Gerald Green comes in for Tyreek Evans. Xavier Henry, he's checked in for Eric Gordon. And it's Thornton in for Drew Holiday. Perkins, the pass to Anderson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Good job of spotting his teammate near the basket, zipping the pass right in there.
Now, here's Fry. He's guarded by Thornton. Fires from 14. And again, another one in from Fry. Fry's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, it has not been an easy start for him offensively, just 2 for 8 shooting.
Thornton dishes to Henry. Perkins against Howard. Perkins kicks to Thornton. Perkins with the screen. Lock at 6. Henry passes to Thornton. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. Pelicans trailed by 5. So for New Orleans right now, backcourt, Holiday and Gordon. Evans and Davis are your small and forwards. And it's Ashik in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Gordon. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. They get it again. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out, that's the result you get right there.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Hi, Kevin. The Wizard in their last time out against the Thunder, boy, was he tremendous. He ended with 22 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. He turned in a great performance where it seemed nobody could stop him from taking over. You love to see that as a coach, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance, Clark.
It clearly was one of those games that when we look back on his career, this game will be right there among the best ever that he's played.
Well, he was in the zone from the outset. It was just one of those games where he was feeling it. Everything was going his way, and he attacked, and that's what I like. Once he knew it was his night, he just attacked relentlessly.
Pelicans trailed by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And Holiday kicks to Ashik. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games. The Rockets, number 1.
Well, they've been solid defensively. Maybe a little fortunate at times when teams have had off nights, but overall, pretty solid defense.
Here's Fry. Ashik comes up with the rebound.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
And the shot is good. Gordon's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, get it! Watch out now. Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, it's startling that he'd even try that right now.
And so here is New Orleans following the score by Houston. And it's Houston on the break. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Ariza with the bucket. And the Rockets lead by 6.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
A moment to check out Anthony Davis here. Great work over the last month. Second in rebounding, second in blocks. He's been quite an offensive threat, averaging enough points to put him in the top 20 in scoring.
I think we should touch again quickly on his rebounding average, Steve. I mean, he's number 2 in the league in rebounding, and he does it with work ethic and tenacity.
Rockets leading by 4. Jones with the screen on Howard. And Fry kicks to Harden. Harden missing again. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. The dish to Holiday. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at the Rockets. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant. as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And checking out New Orleans, they find themselves in the 8th spot.
When I look at New Orleans, unfortunately, mediocre is a word we've often heard used to describe their overall performance this season.
Yeah, I expected them to be a few runs up the ladder from where they are. That drive, that motivation has been sorely lacking.
Here's Gordon after the made shot from front. Here's Holiday. 4 on the clock. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Here's Fry. That's good. Fry's got the lead up to 6 now for the Rockets. And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
Nice shooting.
Pretty plain and simple.
That'll do it for the first half.
Hi, Kevin.
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good
by the Wizard.
Well, I love his tenacity defensively. The way he plays at that end of the floor has been a major factor here in this game.
And as the game moves on, I think he should continue to be aggressive defensively to keep ball handlers off balance and uncomfortable.
Terrence Jones is down low with Howard. Harden and Ariza out on the perimeter. And it's Fry in at the point guard. It's the 5 for Houston right now. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. He feeds it to Howard. And Fry kicks to Harden. Dashes in for a double-digit lead. Harden's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Rockets. Gordon with it, averaging 14 points a game. Outside Holiday. Fires it up. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Eric Gordon. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Fry dishes to Howard. Howard setting the pick for Harden. And Fry has it in the corner. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Fry's got the lead. Back up to 10 now for the Rockets. And Holiday kicks to Gordon. Left side, Gordon. Davis sets a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Evans with it. And it's Howard picking him up. Shoots the 3. And it's Evans missing. For New Orleans, their last game, a loss to the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Tough game to lose, really. They actually put up a great fight, I thought. But when you're battling for a road win, even when you play hard, nothing's guaranteed.
Yeah, I think it's something they learn from, though. I mean, you have to convert the positives, even from a loss like that, into momentum for your next game. They got to take what they did well and kind of double down the efforts here tonight.
Houston leading by 8. And Fry kicks to Harden. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And he gets the bucket.
The second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Outside Holiday. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over.
Well, you know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is.
And here are the Rockets now. Stolen by Gordon. And Here we go. Fast break. Evans has got it. The pass to Holiday. Left side, Gordon. 6 to shoot. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. 10 points for Eric Gordon.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Howard in the post. Working on Ashik. Howard, that's good.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get.
Pelicans trailed by 8. Gordon up on top. Guarded by Harden. Gordon, the pass to Holiday. Ashik dishes to Holiday. The 11-footer. Here's Davis. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Pelicans have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. Houston making some changes. Andrew Nicholson, he's checked in for Howard. Robert Covington comes in for Terrence Jones. And Ray McCallum subbed in for Trevor Ariza. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Anderson, he's checked in for Usher. Green comes in for Tyreke Evans. Xavier Henry, he's checked in for Gordon. And it's Thornton in for Drew Holiday. McCallum. Here's Nicholson, and Davis sends it back. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. The Rockets making a switch here. Moniunas is checked in, and New Orleans also making a change. Perkins is checked in. Here's Covington. 5 points in the game. And McCallum kicks to Fry. And it's good from the elbow. Fry's got 4 points this quarter.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Here's McCallum. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Houston?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort to the defensive end, very impressive. They forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And I love their hustle because they're getting a lot of second chance opportunities just as a result of playing hard.
Daniels is checked in for Houston. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. The most important points they can get, he said, are points in transition. He told them to push it, create opportunities on the fast break. Also, he said that he'd like them to operate quickly on offense, finding and taking shots early in the shot clock. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
Thanks again, Doris. The Pelicans have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
And in general, this has been a very good foul shooting team, about 79% on the season.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
Now, here's Fry. 18 points for him. And he gets it to go. And the Rockets lead by 10.
Excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
Well, they continue to find the open man and play unselfishly. This is true team basketball we're seeing.
And Thornton kicks to Green. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Thornton, no good.
Tough to hit that shot when you got the defense right in your shirt.
Here's Daniels. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. For Houston, they have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for New Orleans. Both free throws good from Daniels. Pelicans trailed by 12. Davis sets a screen. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Well, good idea setting that screen, but the execution wasn't there.
No, it sure wasn't. I mean, you want it to be hard, but it also has to be legal.
There's the pick. Covington in the corner. Stolen by Anderson. Now, here's Thornton. Misses from close range. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Houston on top, up by 12. going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This was an exceptional pass, guys, and we see the result. Hits him in stride, and bam, the slam dunk.
Houston leading by 12. So for New Orleans right now, backcourt, Holiday and Gordon. Davis and Ashik patrol the paint. And it's Anderson in at the three-slot. Nicholson passes to front. Howard dishes to Daniels. 6 on the shot clock. The 9-foot shot. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Pelicans trailed by 12. Gordon kicks to Holiday. In low to Davis. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
Yeah, Clark, they've been more active and more physical down low, and I think that's been the difference.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Jones checked in for Nicholson. And Trevor Ariza has subbed in for Daniels. Evans with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Evans kicks to Holiday. Gordon with no one around. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got assist number 5 here tonight. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And count it, 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
How did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I like the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play. He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for the Wizard. He's got 21 points now and 3 great steals. The motor on this guy is amazing. Completely revved up. He's been everywhere today.
He sure has, Clark. Both ends of the floor. I mean, his offense has been great, but defensively he's brought huge energy, too.
Davis gets a wide open look, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And Fry gets to Ariza, launches it, and the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Outside Gordon. Poked away. Evans with it. Out guarded by Fry. And then Ashik with the dunk.
You know, who says the big guy doesn't like to attack the basket? I mean, could have fooled me on that one.
Yeah, nice change of pace for him to power one home.
Yeah, he takes advantage of the situation there.
Houston leading by 5. Fry passes to Howard. Down low. Here's Harden. Cans the 12-footer.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
The Pelicans have gone a perfect 4-4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you. Words for his team. He told us, guys, I know we can do this, fellas. Let's maximize every possession and get after it and just watch. Things will go our way. Kevin?
Now here is Holiday. Gordon kicks to Davis. 6 on the shot clock. The drive by Gordon. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Davis with the double team. Fry, that's for 2. Second shot opportunity on the basket by Jones. And the Rockets lead by 9. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Outside Gordon. He dishes it to Holiday. The Rockets pull it in. Howard's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Now Fry. Passes it to Harden. And he can't bank bank that one in. Pelicans trailed by 9. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
In low to HOU, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's dribble.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slant.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Outside, Jones misses the 3.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Shot to end this cold run, and so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Good numbers here for Holiday. He has 12 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
Now, he's a maestro, Clark. I mean, the conductor of this offense, putting on a fantastic performance.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
Yeah, that's keeping them close. It's going to take a full effort here in the second half, but they've got to continue to knock down these free throws.
Now, here is Harden with 3. Fry, good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
You know, even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones.
Davis. It's a big high bounce and goes in.
And the defense just couldn't get a hand in his face, couldn't challenge the shot.
Yeah, made his height advantage count that time.
Left side, Ariza. 1:12 left here in the fourth quarter. And he gets it to go. 9 points for James Harden.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Rockets.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
Yeah, they did. Their depth is really one of their greatest attributes.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
Now they're on the brink of sweeping the season series with this club. Once they polish off this win, there's just one more to go.
And it's not a short series either, Steve. It's a 4-game. How much do you think they'll be looking forward to that 4th game? I'm guessing a lot.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for the Wizard. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come up with steals and get extra possessions for his team.
Here's Fry after Tyreek Evans has scored. Howard dishes to Jones, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
They got to feel pretty good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home floor.
Yeah, and just riding it out here now. I mean, they gave the fans what they wanted.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Holiday kicks to Evans. Back to Holiday. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Fry. And he dumps it down.
Boy, they're extending their lead. It kind of feels like they're just piling on here as we come to an end.
Well, hey, let's just call it what it is. They are trying to run it up on them.
Tries to save it. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. How much to be critical of with this win, Clark?
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Dwight, coming off the loss in last game, what was the difference tonight in how this team played?
We got a good win tonight coming from a tough game last night. Started out strong, we stuck with it, we stayed together, and we got a good win.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present